Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I'm Joseph Brett alongside my cameraman David Alvarez, coming to you live from Dennis Murphy Court here at South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the visiting 5A Redmond Panthers, the number 14 ranked 5A team in the state of Oregon, taking on your number 1 ranked South Medford Panthers. We're pleased you are joining us for this event on Table Rock Sports, and welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Big Table Rock Sports thank you to the 3,300 plus of you who already have subscribed. If you haven't and you're tuning into this broadcast on the YouTube network, well, find that red subscribe button, give it a click, and get notified when all games go live across the Table Rock Sports Network. Don't miss any of the action. Just a couple minutes away until tip-off here at Dennis Murphy Court. South Medford taking on Redmond in a non-league game here this evening. The Panthers come into this one 3-0 on the season. They're the number 1 ranked team in the state of Oregon, and they are the defending state champions. The 2024 state champs, the South Medford Panthers. They lost a couple pieces, but they've still got a pretty decent squad here. A lot of returning players, and they have the Willamette transfer, I believe that is Maddie Warburg, coming in to help the Panthers this season. They're going to be led by Maya Nabasi Akpan, Sarah Schmerbach, Dylan Howell, Jordan Barlow, all returning players. And then the 3 coming off the bench, Malia Tawalani, Elise Richardson, and Peyton Anderson, your 6, 7, and 8 players. Last Friday night, the Panthers, well, everybody got in on the scoring. All 10 players had a bucket on the night. The Panthers sharing the basketball well, getting the job done. They took down Corvallis in a 67-40 victory. They beat West Salem on the 7th, 63-49, and they opened the season against Beaverton on the 6th with a 67-32 victory. Redmond comes into this one. Their record 2-2 on the season. They're the 14th ranked team in the 5A, as we mentioned just a moment ago. They opened the season against Mazama, a 71-12 victory. They took on Crater and lost 43-61. They beat Baker 63-31. And then on the 14th, they played Silverton, and that was a 58-50 loss against them. And they've got the Panthers here tonight at home. And we are going to have starting lineups and the national anthem. We're going to stop. We're going to recognize the national anthem, take a break, and we will be right back here on the Table Rock Sports Network with more South Medford Panthers basketball right after this.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
One of the things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, "What's that thing? Why is it so big?" RVTD is moving our community forward.
We welcome you back here on the Table Rock Sports Network. It is South Medford taking on Redmond in a non-league matchup game, and we will have the starting lineups being introduced right now, starting with the visiting team, the Redmond Panthers. It's going to be junior 5'6" Aslan Yuri. Joining her, Aspen Morris, 6-foot center, senior. And number 23, 5'6" guard, junior, Mylena Norton. Along with her, Freya Snow, sophomore center at 6'1". And I did not see the fifth player there. We'll get that to you in just a moment. And now the starting lineup for your South Medford Panthers. Leading it off is Malia Taolani. Number 2, senior Maddie Warburg. Number 5, senior Sarah Schmerbach. Number 12, Dylan Howell. And number 15, Maya Nabasi Akpan, the center, holding it down for the Panthers. And as my cameraman mentioned earlier, don't see Jordan Barlow anywhere, so we see Taulani in the starting lineup. I do recall last week she took a pretty good shot to the forehead on Friday night, and I'm not sure if that had anything to do with the reason that she's not out there this evening. Hopefully everything all right with her. And now it is time for some Panther basketball. The fifth player and starter there for Redmond, 5'9" senior guard, Mason Porter. Jumping in the middle is Maya Nabasi Akpan and Freya Snow. And the Panthers win the opening tip into the hands of Taulani. Now over to Warburg. The Panthers will swing it around. Schmerbach with it now, setting up the offense. Panthers like to run the pick and roll. We saw it a few times on Friday night. Good defense here to open it up from Redmond. Schmerbach to the basket, no good. Akpan, though, pops the ball away, keeps it alive for the Panthers. They'll get a second try getting on the board here. Off the front of the rim for Schmerbach, and no good and out of bounds. Redmond will get the basketball. Panthers taking almost a minute off the clock there with their opening possession. Not able to find a bucket. No points on the board. Redmond now with their first offensive possession of the ball game. The Panthers, a very defensive-minded team. They don't give up very many points, and especially down low in the paint. It is hard to get to the basket against this Panthers basketball team. Three-point try there, no good. In and out for Norton. Akpan the rebound. Panthers quickly now on the other end. Getting into the paint there is Dylan Howe. She is fouled, and she's going to head to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws. First free throw from Howe is good. Not the greatest night from the line on Friday for the Panthers. They still got the job done, though. I'm sure Tom Cole had a conversation with the girls, told them just relax up there as Howell hits both free throws. It is still early in the season. Still working out some of the kinks. Schmerbach knocks that one out of play. And the Panthers force their first turnover of the basketball game. results in a steal. And a foul on the other end on the floor. Second team foul against the Panthers. Goes against Aspen Morris, her second personal. So Morris going to have to come out of the game with 2 fouls in the opening 2 minutes. She'll be replaced by Bergen Porter. A steal by Redmond. And a block by Howell. Backcourt violation, another forced turnover by the Panthers. Dylan Cheney in now for the Panthers. Should say Redmond. That way we're not getting confused. South Medford will be the Panthers. Redmond, I will just call them Redmond. Give and go. Howell to Akpan. Akpan can't get the first try to go. Second one off the back of the rim. And a foul will be called on Dylan Howell. It'll be Redmond basketball. Tough defense here from South Medford. Redmond having a little trouble getting the ball in. They do to Yuri. She gets trapped down low, kicks it outside. Akpan blocks the shot. Schmerbach trying to feed a bounce pass to Akpan there, has it taken away. And Schmerbach with the steal. And another foul by Redmond. This time it goes against Bergen Porter, her first personal third team foul. Mason Porter now back in for Redmond. Elise Richardson checking into the ballgame for the first time. Good feed from Schmerbach to Akpan, and Akpan able to finish. Gets her first points of the ballgame. The Panthers with 23 forced turnovers last Friday night. I think I had them down for 17 of those being steals. They probably averaged close to 20 forced turnovers a ball game. Very defensive-minded team coached by Tom Cole. Jumper there from Warburg is good. Akpan the rebound. Schmerbach bringing it up. 4 minutes into the first half, 6-0 Panthers. Knocked out a play there, last touched by Dylan Cheney for Redmond. So Schmerbach will inbounds the basketball for the Panthers from under their own basket. Akpan doesn't get the first one to go, but the second chance try is good. And the Panthers lead it 8-0 with 3:51 to go here in the first period. Get that scoreboard corrected for you there. I'll stay on top of that the rest of the way. 3:51 to go. South Medford out in front. Folks, our fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you and all of your needs. And before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. That is Dutch Bros. And another turnover for the Panthers. Their 4th of the ball game. South Medford will get the ball back. Into the ball game for the first time is Jaden Nickel. And back in is Mylena Norton for Redmond. Good feed from Warburg to Howell. And the Panthers now on a 10-0 run to open up the ball game. Akpan comes down with the rebound into the hands of Schmerbach to bring it up the floor. Kicks it out. And a jump ball. Redmond will get it. Possession arrow in their favor. Peyton Anderson comes to the scores table for South Medford. Deep three here is good for Aspen Morris. Excuse me, that is Mason Porter. The opening points of the ball game. And Warburg hits the 3 for South Medford. Schmerbach called on the foul for South Medford. Peyton Anderson going to check in for her. Schmerbach will come to the bench and take a breather. And the Panthers force the turnover on the inbounds pass. They've now forced 5 first quarter turnovers. They got 2 steals. Warburg for another 3, no good. And a steal here for the Panthers. And a bucket and the foul for Warburg. Dylan Howell comes to the bench for the Panthers for South Medford. Leah Taulani checks back in. Warburg to complete the three-point play. It's good. She now has 8 in the ball game. And another South Medford steal. points on the other end. Elise Richardson with the tough bucket. 18-3, Panthers out in front. 15-point lead, 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. 3 from the corner, no good. Akpan the rebound. And a foul called against Redmond. That'll be the 15th foul, and that'll send Taulani to the free throw line to shoot 2. Mason Porter called on the foul, her first personal. Taulani misses the first. Schmerbach back in for Richardson. Taulani misses them both. Rebound Redmond's Snow. Quickly ahead. And it's going to be South Medford basketball. Last touch there off the leg of Porter. Good job by the Panthers. And Warburg stepping in front of that one and forcing the loose ball. Warburg going to try another 3, no good. Porter the rebound. Pressure defense by Schmerbach. And a 10-second violation. The Panthers forcing another turnover. Great defense by Schmerbach and Elise Richardson. Or excuse me. That was Richardson stepping up there. She just came to the bench along with Warburg. Taulani, no good off the glass. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter here. Howell steps in front of one, takes it away, and is fouled. And now Howell will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 20.3 seconds to go here. Still in the first quarter. Howell gets the front end. And Dylan Howell gets both free throws to go. She now has 6 points for the Panthers. 8 for Warburg, 4 for Akpan, 2 for Elise Richardson. And for Redmond, just a lone three-pointer by Mason Porter. 12.8 seconds on the clock. Redmond gets it in. Yuri crosses midcourt, still has it. Trying to get to the basket. Jumper, deep 2 here. No good off the front of the rim. Anderson gets it ahead to Schmerbach, who pulls up, and it's going to be not in time. Wouldn't have counted if it went. And at the end of the first quarter, South Medford leads by 17, 20-3 over the visiting Redmond Panthers. You're listening to South Medford Lady Panthers basketball here on TableRockSports.net. Back right after this.
What's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clues get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back, Lithia Superstore. Game of the night here on Table Rock Sports. It's the Panthers by 17, 20-3 over the visiting Redmond Panthers as South Medford turns the ball over here to open up the second quarter. And Mylena Norton going to dribble the ball off her foot there. Another turnover for the for Redmond. That is their 10th of the ball game. 5 of those being of steals for South Medford. Deep three, no good off the front of the rim there. Peyton Anderson going to come down with the basketball. Trying to force a pass ahead to Schmerbach. Has it taken away. Steal by Dylan Cheney. And then another steal on the other end by South Medford. Howell can't finish. Panthers with the offensive rebound. Another try at it. Peyton Anderson. And Anderson gets the three. Malia Taulani called for the foul. Her first personal, first team foul here in the second quarter against South Medford. Elise Richardson will check back in for Taulani. And yet another forced turnover. South Medford just thrives on forcing turnovers. They turn it into points on the other end. And that's how they get it done. A very well defensively coached team. Good job by Yuri getting back on defense there. Knocking the ball away for Redmond. Maddie Warburg getting a check back into the ball game. Schmerbach quickly gets the ball back after inbounding it to Dylan Howe. Howell has her shot blocked. 9 seconds on the shot clock for South Medford. Schmerbach will take it out from under the Panther basket. Gets it into Warburg. Richardson, deep three, no good off the front of the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds on Schmerbach. Foul called there on Mayan Akpan. That'll be her second personal foul, second team foul against the Panthers here in the second quarter. Schmerbach steps in front of the inbounds pass, takes it away. The seventh steal for the Panthers. 13th forced turnover. Akpan can't finish. Comes down with her own offensive rebound. Dylan Howe will try a three. No good. Rebound Redmond's Dylan Cheney. Yuri to the basket. No good. Three-pointer blocked there by Warburg, getting a hand on it. Halfway through the second quarter, 4 minutes to go in the half. A jump ball, and Redmond will get it. Possession arrow in their favor. Riley Morris and Aaliyah Norton. Back in for Redmond. Yuri for three, it's good. And Tom Cole going to have to take a timeout, and he'll talk things over with his girls. And we will be right back here on Table Rock Sports with more South Medford Lady Panthers basketball right after this.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West.
Welcome back. Lithia Superstorm matchup of the night. Peyton Anderson for three, in and out. And it's going to be South Medford basketball as it goes out of play. Freya Snow going to check back in for Redmond, replacing Jaden Nickel. Schmerbach, no good off the back of the rim. And Schmerbach getting back on defense, getting the block. Schmerbach had 20 on Friday night. She's been held scoreless here in the first half. Warburg comes down with the rebound for South Medford. Give and go. And Schmerbach finishing at the basket. Good feed from Dylan Howe to Sarah Schmerbach there. Her first point of the ball game. Talwani back in for Elise Richardson. Zone defense from Redmond doing a good job here. The Panthers with only 5 points here in the second quarter. Corner three, it's good for Dylan Howell. She now has 9 for the Panthers. And she leads all scorers in the ball game. Foul goes against South Medford's Maddie Warburg, her first personal third-team foul on South Medford. Akpan going to come back to the scores table and check back in. 1:42 to go here in the first half. Akpan going to come in for Warburg. Three-pointer, it's good for Howell. She's feeling it. Freya Snow with the bucket. 31-8, or 31-9, South Medford. 1:11 to go here in the first half. You are listening to South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net. Today's game brought to you by Taprock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. And Lippert's Carpet One has 2 giant warehouses, design help, and certified flooring installers. Lippert's Carpet One of Medford and the Grants Pass. Peyton Anderson from the corner for 3, no good. Final 1 minute of the first half here. Akpan the rebound. Quickly ahead, Anderson finds Schmerbach, and Schmerbach's going to finish with the right hand. Peyton Anderson called on the foul, her first personal. 33.5 seconds to go. Shot clock will be turned off here. Howell's going to take another 3. It's good. Dylan Howell heating up here in the second quarter. 3 straight three-pointers for her on her last 3 attempts. She now has 15 first half points. 4 seconds to go. Blocked by Anderson. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. We are going to go to the break. It's South Medford 36, Redmond 9. You're listening to Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net. Coming up, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit travelmedford.org and or visit playmedford.com for the latest activity guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. And did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Well, the program guide just came out. Find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities. Again, that is at playmedford.com. Going to step away for a few minutes. You'll hear from some of our sponsors who make all of this possible for you fans to enjoy wherever you may be. And we'll be back with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report right after this.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant, they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's. Our place or your place. Our family is here for your family.
Let's go to Hawaii for the holidays!
Here's an easier idea. Enjoy Abby's classic Big Hawaiian Pizza this December. This delicious tropical and giant pizza is at a special holiday price. And when you gift an Abby's gift card, we'll give you a present too.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Rod here from Medford Mattress. We're all about helping you save money on a super comfortable, healthy night's sleep. We have low prices, special no-interest financing, and free local delivery. That's right, free local delivery on brands like Simmons, Beautyrest Black, Serta Perfect Sleeper, Beauty Sleep, and more. So if you want to save on a comfortable, healthy night's sleep, come to Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, and see what you've been missing.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We welcome you back. It's the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, just a couple minutes away from the start of the second half here at Dennis Murphy Court here in Medford, Oregon. We'll start with the visiting Redmond Panthers. Mason Porter has 3, Aslan Yuri has 3, Freya Snow has 2, Aspen Morris, the board over there says she only has 1. She hit a 3. It's Aspen Morris with 1 for Redmond. that's who did that. Excuse me, Aspen Morris does not have one. Freya Snow has 3. She hit that free throw earlier. For the Panthers, they're getting it done on the defensive end of the basketball. They've forced 14 turnovers already here in the first half of the ball game. 8 of those coming by steal. The Panthers lead by 27 as we head to the start of the second half. Elise Richardson has 2. Maddie Warburg has 8. Sarah Schmerbach has 4. Dylan Howell getting it done in the first half. She has 3, 6, 9, 13, 15 points for the Panthers. Maya Basiakpan with 4. Peyton Anderson with 3. And the Panthers lead it 36-9. As you see there on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to them and their sponsorships each and every year. And another steal for the Panthers and a takeaway. 15th turnover that they have forced in the ball game. Backpan misses. Smerbach comes down with it, but not able to hold on to the basketball. Has to get rid of it as she has fallen out of bounds. Redmond now on the other end. Tough shot there, no good. Getting her own offensive rebound and putback is Freya Snow. She now has 5 in the ball game. Dylan Howell ahead to Malia Taulani, her first bucket of the ball game. As Warburg steps in front of that one quickly into the hands of Howell, and she feeds it ahead for Schmerbach, and Schmerbach finishes. And a timeout will be taken by Redmond. We'll take one as well. Back right after this with more Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net.
To wrap up the year's sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
One of the things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for my coworkers and the
Welcome back. Lithia Superstore matchup of the night. The Panthers lead at 40-11 as you see on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. That one blocked by Schmerbach. Her second of the ball game. 6 blocks on the night as a team for South Medford. Kickball on South Medford. And it'll be Redmond basketball. No over and back violation. Another turnover. Smerbach saves it. And a block by Akpan. Her second of the ball game. Freya Snow with the bucket. Smerbach going to give it up to Warburg for 3. Panthers now by 30. Corner 3 is good for Snow. Dylan Howell going to take another 3. No good. Akpan, offensive rebound. Putback is good. And the foul. Akpan going to go to the line to complete the 3-point play. Elise Richardson and Peyton Anderson into the ballgame as Akpan hits the free throw. And Citrine Verret will check into the ballgame for the first time. Verret, the only freshman on this ball club for South Medford. Three-point try there, no good. Anderson, rebound for South Medford, ahead to Elise Richardson, now to Akpan. They feed it to her down low, and the bucket is good for Akpan. And we're going to have a foul here on the shot. It's going to send Bergen Porter to the free throw line. Foul goes against Peyton Anderson. Her second personal, second team foul on the Panthers here in quarter number 3. Front end is good for Porter. Nevea Vila in for Redmond. As Porter hits both. Peyton Anderson takes the three, in and out. Akpan trying to keep it alive. And Mayan Akpan going to get called for the foul. That's her third team foul. 2:37 to go here, third quarter, 30-point Panther lead. And a steal by Richardson. Talani going to come in for Akpan. And the Panthers going small here. 2:25 to go in the quarter. Jumper from Talani is good. And a foul here going to get called on Richardson on the shot attempt. Going to send Bergen Porter to the free throw line to shoot two. And the first one good for Porter. Porter hits both. She has four now here in the ball game. 1:55 on the clock. And a great job there by Dylan Howell, going coast to coast all the way to the basket. And a steal by the Panthers quickly. And a foul is going to send Citrine Verray to the free throw line. Elena Norton called for the foul. Excuse me, Mylena Norton, as Verray gets the first one to go. And Verray hits a pair. Panthers now by 34. Offensive rebound put back there for Aspen Morris. And a foul here is going to send Talwani to the free throw line. And she will shoot a pair with 1:05 on the clock here in the third. And Taulani hits them both. Now has 6 in the ball game. In and out there for Cheney. Elise Richardson going to go coast to coast. Another three-point try there, no good for Cheney. And a foul on the floor. Aspen Morris picking up her third personal. 14 foul. 33 seconds to go here in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. Now 15 to go. Anderson with it here, top of the key. Now gives it up to Verret. 6 seconds on the clock. And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. The Panthers lead it by 36. And we'll be right back with more Lady Panthers basketball right after this.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
Welcome back. Lithia Superstorm matchup of the night. The Panthers start the fourth quarter with a 3-point bucket. Akpan with the miss. Second chance put back is good. Hey, who hit that last three? Mason Porter with the bucket. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Panthers lead it 63-24. Akpan, no good. Rebound, Redmond's Freya Snow. Richardson called for the foul for South Medford. Deep three, no good. Akpan brings down the rebound for South Medford. Schmerbach for three, no good. Akpan offensive rebound. Redmond now here on the other end of the court. And good job there by Aslan Yuri getting to the basket. 63-26 now the score. The Panthers only got Taryn Vassy to get in on the scoring here. And a body foul called on Aspen Morris.
Aspen Morris called on the foul.
Vassy, deep two, no good. Akpan rebound, goes up, and she's fouled. And Akpan going to head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 4:15 to go in the quarter. And Akpan hits them both. Her night probably done. She finishes with 14 for South Medford. And a foul on the floor against South. Foul goes against Tawalani, her second personal. Shift change here for Redmond. Alana Friend, Nevaeh Vila, Riley Morris all into the ball game for Redmond. Redmond now from under their own basket. They got 15 seconds on the shot clock, and it's going to be a Redmond turnover. And the Panthers hit the 20 mark there, forcing turnovers with that last one. As they force another and come away with the steal. Make it 21. Three-pointer there, no good from Howell. Up and under is good for Bergen Porter. She now has 6. And a foul will send Taryn Vassy to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw good for Vassy, and she gets in on the scoring. And now every Panther, once again in back-to-back games, has scored as Vassy hits both. Final 90 seconds here. of the ball game. Macy fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be South Medford basketball. Nope, they say last touch by Vasey, but I don't know about that one. Final minute now. And Howell's going to commit a foul. Her second personal. Now the final 30 seconds of the ball game. Three-point try. It's good for Riley Morris. And the Panthers going to dribble it out. And that's going to do it for this one. South Medford's going to come away with the victory, 67-31. Coming up, it's the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We're going to recap some scoring, go over some key stats, all coming up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again. Back right after this.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
We welcome you back. It's the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show here on TableRockSports.net. South Medford wins 67-31. They take down the visiting Redmond Panthers. Starting with Redmond, Aslan Yuri had 5, Riley Morris had 3, Aspen Morris had 2, Bergen Porter had 6, Freya Snow had 10, Mason Porter had 5. For South Medford, everybody getting in on the scoring tonight. Elise Richardson with 4, Malia Tawalani with 6, Maddie Warburg with 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for Warburg. Citrine Verret with 2, Sarah Schmerbach had 6, Dylan Howell led all scorers tonight with 17 for Howell. Akpan, slow start for her night, but she finished strong. She ended up with 13 for the Panthers. Peyton Anderson had 3, and Taryn Vassy getting in on the scoring there at the end had 2 as well. And South Medford gets the victory. They forced 21 turnovers tonight, right up there with their average from game to game. 12, 13 of those by steals, and the Panthers improved to 4-0 on the season. Redmond will fall to 2-3. South Medford now going to be on the road all the way until January 10th when they have Sheldon here at home. They'll have Sheldon and then Grants Pass at home to open up league play. South Medford going to be at the Capital City Classic Tournament, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. They're going to open with McMinnville and then to be determined after that. Then they're going to head to the POA Holiday Classic at Franklin High School. They're going to open with Jesuit at 10:30 a.m. on the 27th. They'll be at the POA for 3 days, and then they're headed to Concord, California, where they're going to be at the Sabrina Ionescu Tournament the 3rd and 4th of January before coming home and opening up league play against Sheldon. Best of luck to South Medford on their road trip and in all of their tournament games. South Medford gets the victory 67-31. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director Patrick Grady for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on Table Rock Sports. Special thanks to head coaches Alex Carlson of Redmond and Tom Cole for South Medford. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 67, Redmond 31. Our next Table Rock Sports broadcast, we'll do wrestling here on Wednesday night. I'll have that call alongside Chuck Mondale. I'll have David Alvarez on camera for me. Again, 67-31, the final. South Medford now 4-0 to open up the season. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer was Joe Brett. With David Alvarez on camera for me, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from South Medford High School here in Medford, Oregon.